Okay class, good morning. Now in this video we are going to learn about the formation of adverbs, position of adverbs and more on adverbs. Okay, previous one we have learned types of adverb. Now without wasting our time, let's start. Now formation of adverb. Now adjective can change into adverb by adding ly. So if you add ly to adjective word, it will be changed into adverb. Like for example, sweet ly sweetly, foolish ly foolishly, warm ly warmly, sincerely ly sincerely. Okay, so have you seen that adjective when they are added with ly, it changes to adverb. Okay, now when adjective end with y, what we have to do, we have to add ily to change into an adverb, like happy happily, lucky luckily, lazy lazily, steady steadily. Now have you seen the word ending in y and they are just added an ily to change into an adverb. That's it. Okay, the next one, when the adjective ends in le, then what we do, we have to change it by adding ly. Okay, now can you see possible, horrible, double, terrible, this all word end in le and we have just replaced by ly to change it into a adverb, like possible possibly, horrible horribly, double doubly, terrible terribly. Okay, got it? It is kind easy, isn't it? The next, more adverbs are used with, many adverbs are used with prepositions, like whereon, hereafter, thereof, thereby. Okay, now some adverbs are compound of preposition and adverb. Compound means they are joined with preposition and adverbs, like within and without. Okay, the next, some two adverbs go together, they are always going together, used together, they could not be bifurcate, like far and near, by and by, again and again. Okay, so this was the formation of your adverbs. Easy. Now we will look into the position of adverb, where the word has or adverb has to be placed in a sentence, which is really very important. Now first we will deal with adverb of manner, which answers how are generally placed after a verb. That means adverb of manner are placed after the verb, like in this sentence, report, read this report carefully, the train is moving slowly. Now carefully and slowly, what are these are your adverbs. And what is the verb in this sentence? Report and moving. So adverb is placed after the verb. Okay, same we have to do in the adverb of place and time, both are placed after the verb, like keep this book there, I met Mary yesterday. Now, in this sentence, there and yesterday, these two in these two sentences, these two words are adverb, isn't it? Now, there tells you about the place, and yesterday tells you about the time. Okay. Now, they are placed after the verb. What is the verb? Keep. Keep in this sentence and met in this sentence. So, adverb is placed after the verb. Okay. So same concept for manner, place and time. Now let's say into the adverb of frequency, degree, or sometimes we use adverb of manner also in the same way. Okay, these are exceptional. Like this in this under this frequency of degree, the adverb are placed between the subject and the verb. Okay, like in this three sentences, he always criticizes his peers. I quite agree with you. He hesitantly picked up the cover. Now he, I, he, what are these? These are your subject. And what are the verb? Criticize, agree, picked. Okay. Now these adverbs are placed in between this subject and verb. Okay. Always, quite, hesitately. See, hesitately is your adverb of manner. So that's why I wrote sometimes adverb of manner. So these adverbs are placed between the subject and verb. Okay. Now look into the next one. Next is, if the verb consists of more than one verb, the adverb comes after the first verb. Okay. Now, the man is your what? Subject, and eaten is your verb. Yes, and just is your adverb. Now see, can you see two words in between the verb and the subject? So your adverb comes after the first verb. Now had is also a verb. The man had is your verb, isn't it? Yes. So it is coming in between the subject and verb, but it is coming after the first verb. Okay. So whenever there are two words, the subject and verb is there, then adverb comes in between the subject and the verb. Okay. The next, auxiliary verbs, am, is, are, was. What are these? These are your auxiliary verb. So the adverb will come after the auxiliary verb, like he is perpetually sad. Now what is perpetually over here? It's an adverb, isn't it? And what is your auxiliary verb. So adverb will come after the auxiliary verb. Okay. Next, when an adverb modifies an adjective or another adverb, the adverbs come before it. Now in this sentence, she danced quite effortlessly. It is rather tiring task. Now in this sentence, effortlessly is adverb, yes, and tiring task. How is the task? Tiring. So what is this? Adjective. Adverb and adjective. Now in this word, about this adverb, which word is telling you? Quite. How was the effort? Effort was quite effort. Okay. And how was the task? Tiring task? It was rather tiring task. So these words tell you something more about adverb and adjective. Then those words will be placed before the adverb about which it is telling, and before the adjective about which it is telling you. Okay. Got it? Next one, have to and used to. Now have to and used to are the auxiliary verb, and the adverb has to be placed before this verb. Okay, when an adverb is used with an auxiliaries, have or used to, it is placed before the auxiliaries. Now have to, I sometimes. So what is sometimes? It is your adverb. It is used before the auxiliary verb have to, and in the another sentence they always used to picker over nothing. So what is the used to over? Auxiliary verb, and the always is the adverb which is used before it. Okay, got it? So these was the position of adverb. Now we will see more on adverbs. That is kind of a comparative form. Now in adverb also have the comparative form, like similarly like adjectives. Do you remember in adjective we have learned about the comparative and superlative form? Similarly in adverb also we have the comparative and the superlative form. Now we all know to change the positive adverb into comparative we add er, and to change positive adverb into the superlative we add est. Like hard will become harder, in superlative hardest, low, lower, lowest. And you know there are some word where we cannot change it, we just have to add more or most. So in comparative we use more, and in superlative we add most. And there are some word which changes completely when they are in the form of comparative degree or in the superlative, isn't it? So little will change into less and least in superlative. So this is more on adverb which you have already done in the adjective, isn't it? And position and the formation we have done. So we have done completely about the adverbs. Thank you. If you have any doubt, any problem, you can ask me. Okay. Thank you, class.